Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for joining me back. So today's video, I thought I would show you guys how I go from freshly blown out hair to this beachy, beautiful summery waves for medium length hair. Then let's just go ahead and get started. Alright you guys, so my hair is freshly blown out and I'm going to show you guys how I do, my hair when I want those really beautiful beachy waves. I got a new curling iron that I absolutely love. It is by Bionic, and no, this is not sponsored whatsoever. I freaking love it. It's on right now, so I don't want to touch it too much, but it's not a regular wand. It's your regular curling iron, but I'm actually going to use it as a wand. And what I like about it, it's 2 inches longer than most curling irons, so it really gives you those nice, beautiful, like beachy waves. And I absolutely love it. When I first tried it, one of my friends, Ashley, so shout out to Ashley, one of my friends who had it when we went on a girls' staycation here in Dallas, and I was too lazy to get my curling iron out, so I was like, can I just borrow yours, because hers was already on. So I borrowed it that day. I did my hair and I was in love with my curls. They were beautiful. They weren't fussy. I mean, sometimes when I use a wand, my hair never comes out consistently the same. Some days I can get really beautiful, like beachy waves, and then some days I absolutely do not like it at all. Well, I loved it that day, and we were talking about it and about different curling irons, and she said she also saw it on somebody else's like Instagram or something. So I was like, you know what, let me give it a try, because I was actually in search of a new curling iron. The one I've been using is a little bit bigger, and it's kind of like my everyday, one, and I just wanted something different. I do like to do like those beachy waves with a wand, and I felt like mine just wasn't cutting it anymore, and I wanted a new one, so I got this one. It's a little bit more on the pricier side than most wands. Well, not most, but it's like some of the higher end ones, but it's so well worth it. I love it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different settings. I use it on the highest at 430 because I have such thick hair, and you can lock on the side, you can lock the temperature so it doesn't change when you're doing your hair and you don't accidentally hit it, which I love about that. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys how I do my hair when I am, let's say I'm going to be shooting or I'm going on a date night. This is how I would do my hair. Now, if it's for everyday, curls, I do something a little different. But today I'm just going to show you, the one that I typically do for the most part. So I typically start out with my hair, and I part it. Typically it will be down the middle, and then I pull it right here on kind of my crown. I don't go right above my ears. I try not to go at my ear level because I want to keep this part down. So I grab that and I'll twist it up and get it out of the way. So I'm going to start with the bottom. Alright, that looks funky, but it's fine. And then what I'll do is then grab from the back and split it in 2. So I got 2 spots. I like to start on my right side. It's just a preference. And what I'll do, I will make sure I use some kind of heat protectant. You can use whatever you want. I use the Hot Toddy by Dry Bar. I got the Coconut Colada. It smells divine. It smells like summer. And I love coconut in general. Well, the smell. So I'll just give it a little spray. Make sure all ends and everything, because this is a very high heat at 430. And then I'll grab just a little piece. And apparently they made the wand longer too, because you can do more hair in less time. But you can do either. And I'll just grab, a few ends, and then and I'm using it as a wand, by the way. This is actually a curling iron. My friend Ashley actually said that. She goes, why use it as a wand versus a curling iron? And I think that's genius, because you kind of get 2 in 1. But they do have wands. And I like that I have the kind of the versatility of doing both. So I'll just kind of hold it, and then I'll push it back, grab another piece. Sometimes I'll alternate. It just depends, but I don't really like it for some reason. But for today, I'll do a few, like in the back. But in the front, I like to keep all of them going away from my face. So it's super easy, and I feel like curling your hair is faster than straightening it sometimes. But I will say this, curling my hair or doing my hair is probably not my favorite thing about getting ready. Like, I love to, you know, pick out an outfit and put on makeup, but goodness gracious, doing my hair is a nightmare. But since getting this curling iron, it makes it so much faster and better. And you don't even have to leave your hair in that long. I feel like, because it gets so warm, that it curls the hair so good. And I just leave sometimes a little bit out like this, and then I like to hold them for just a couple of seconds to hold the curl in. Super easy. And you know what, like, different hair works for different people. So, you know, this may work for me, may not work for you. I feel like trial and error is a good way to go, is what I've learned. And finding the right curling iron or wand that works best for you is key too. Into finding those beautiful curls that you're trying to achieve, that you see girls doing all the time. So, let's see. I have a mirror right here and I'm trying to look at it. Yet I'm trying to look at you guys so y'all can see what exactly I'm doing. Sometimes I like to just kind of move it too, to smooth it out. So, they get really bouncy and they're really pretty. And not only that, I feel like they last for a couple of days. Like, when I used her curling iron that day, it was on a Sunday. And I don't wash my hair every day. And I think I was able to keep those curls for like up to 2 days. It was, I mean, and I didn't have to retouch up or anything. It was so nice. So maybe I should move over. Move this way. Just want to be able to see. Okay, so the bottom is done, and I'll start with the next section. So then I'll just make sure to half it down the middle, and then I'll just... shortest layer, which are my bangs, out and do that at the very end. So I'll leave those out. Done. I'm gonna, like I said, I left these bangs out. I'm gonna let these cool down just for a few minutes. My daughter's calling me. I'm gonna go check up on her, and then I'll be back and I'll show you how I finish out the rest of this. Okay, I am back. Now what I'm gonna do, now that these are all cool, I'm just gonna kind of run my fingers through and kind of start spacing them out and seeing what it looks like. Let me put my mirror over here now so I can see what I'm looking at. Let's see. Okay. And then what I like to do is kind of, once I kind of like got them out, I like to see if I need to like recurl any pieces. If they're like, you know, if one side looks a little different than the other, I'll go back in and just kind of grab some pieces and kind of just redo it a little. And there is no right or wrong way to do this, you guys. I've just kind of, this is the way I've done my hair. I know there's so many different ways to do curling your hair, but this is just the way I do it. I really like this longer wand. It's just very helpful to achieve those beautiful, long, just wavy looks. And I love it so much. I can't even express how much I like this curling iron. And the 2 inches definitely helps. Alright, I think that looks good for the most part. I'm pretty happy with everything. Now I'm going to do like my bangs, since this is small, which is the 1-inch barrel. I don't think I mentioned that. What I like to do is I'll start, and once I get towards the end, I'll start flipping it. So you get that nice little like wave. It just gives me that like that 70s like wispy, you know, they're curtain bangs. And then I'll grab, and of course one side's always better than the other. And I'll do the same and kind of whisk them out just to give it, see, this one's straighter and this one's more curlier. Let's see if I can match them. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to. Let's try if I can straighten this one. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, so now what I'm going to do to finish this off, I am going to put some oil in. This is by Jess. I follow her. She is a influencer, blogger on Instagram. I didn't even know she had a YouTube channel. I just subscribed to her channel, and I have yet to watch any of her stuff. And she does have a video on how she does her hair, which is, by the way, gorgeous. I'm trying to let my hair grow out right now. If y'all remember, my hair was like super short. I'm like almost a year and a half. I'm going on a year and a half of growth right now. I've just gotten it cut. I just got a little trim a couple of weeks ago and just kind of brightened up my highlights just a little bit. We just did toner. We didn't add more. So I'm on the journey of growing my hair out right now. Anyways, I love this oil. The only downfall is that the oil can start to come out, but I love it so much. I am going to repurchase it, and I think I'm going to buy the bigger one. And then I'll just put a little syringe of it, put it in my hands, work it in, and then I'll just kind of work it in my hair towards the end. Stay away from the top. I don't want greasy hair, although this doesn't really give you greasy hair, but I love this stuff. It's so nice. I think it's infused with like bee or something. I feel like she has that on her Instagram. But I like to do that, kind of get the ends, work those in. So give it a nice shiny look. Alright, now for the finishing product. Well, one of them. Okay. Hair's looking, I'm liking it today. So next I'm going to do the Bumble and Bumble Thickening Texture Dry Spray. Really love this stuff. And what I'll do is just kind of throw it in, give me some volume, more volume. Okay, now you can stop there and this is it, or sometimes when I want just a little bit more of some, you know, not crunchier waves, but more of a beachy wave, I will throw in some like beach spray. Like Way has one called Wave Spray, I think. I have that one. There's also by Bumble and Bumble a beach one that I don't have, but I've been wanting to pick it back up, Kristen S. Beach Wave Spray. But today, you know what, let's do this one. You don't need a lot of this either because it definitely gives you that PC look. And she even recommends that it should last you for a while because you don't need that much. So what I'll do, I'll kind of like pull out my hair and kind of spray like different spots, because it definitely gives you that PC wave. And just kind of lift my hair like that. And that's pretty much about it. If you do want, you can add some hairspray just to, like, you know, keep it all locked in, but I really don't do that much, to be honest. But I mean, this is it. I mean, without me talking, I can probably get this done in a maximum of like 10, maybe 15, if I'm really wanting to, like, you know, get the waves and the hair like looking top notch. I'll do it, but I could do it in like 10 minutes. And if you want a little extra, sometimes I'll go in the back and I'll do a little teasing. You know, why not? Especially if you're going out with your man, you want your hair to look, you know, I'll just give it a tease. Not a lot. I don't tease my hair that much, but, you know, it just depends on the look I'm going for. But that is it, you guys, for medium length hair. You know, I mean, like I said, I feel like this is the game changer. The, my curling iron. I mean, I could achieve this with my other one, but like I said, it was always a struggle. It was never consistent, and I feel like this one, every time I use it, I have not been disappointed with the way that my hair turns out. So, but yeah, I like the way it turned out today. It looks really good, nice and fluffy, and I'm ready to go out, but I'm not. It's in the middle of the day, so we have to go run errands today, actually. But yeah, this is it. I will make sure to take a picture, maybe out, and I can put a photo of what it looks like as the day goes on. But it'll probably get a little, it'll start to go down. But if you want to keep it, just kind of mess with it, kind of, you know, put your hands through it and push your hair up and give you that volume that you want. But this is it, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video and how I get my beachy waves for the summertime or throughout the year. It's kind of like what I do anyways. I love curling my hair versus straightening my hair. Other than that, I will list everything that I use below, including the fabulous curling iron / I'm using it as a wand. But they, like I said, they do have a wand if you want, but I feel like you can just, you get it all right there. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!